My name is Mark Needham and welcome to This Week in Neo4j, where we take a look at what's been happening in the Neo4j community over the last 7 days. First up, we've got our featured community member, which this week is Thomas Bradanak. Now, Thomas is a bit of a newcomer onto the Neo4j scene, but he's got started quickly and has been writing blog posts detailing his experience, in particular around using the APOC library. And so he's been looking at some of the spatial features in there and some of the other functions and procedures as well. And Thomas will be joining us on our APOC office hours. So we're doing our first office hours this week on Thursday afternoon, UK time. So that'll be Thursday morning, San Francisco time. So that's at 1600 UTC. So we hope you can join us for that. Next up, we've got Neo4j field engineer extraordinaire Max Damazi has been building a Twitter clone and blogging his way through that and showing how you might do the same thing. And so far he showed how you'd go about building a Twitter-esque HTTP API, as well as the functionality for following users and being followed by people. And most recently, he's been looking at how you might go about editing posts, which is a feature that Twitter doesn't actually have because it's considered very difficult to implement with their current architecture. We've also got the Neo4j data science stack. So Brock Tibert has created a Docker image with Jupyter, RStudio, and Neo4j. So he says that's his favorite stack for doing data science, and it's probably quite a good one. So you can have a look at that and download that and get going quickly. Next up, we've got Intermind. So this is a project from the Micklem lab at the University of Cambridge in the UK, and they've shared the presentation, the slides from their presentation, where they show how to analyze biological data using Neo4j. So that's quite a good one to look at, and it's got lots of so like an experience report and lots of lessons shared there. Finally, we've got Diego Rodriguez, who's created a repository sharing how he's been learning Chinese using Neo4j. And unbelievably, this is actually the second person that I've seen doing this exact learning Chinese, doing this exact same thing in the last 2 months. And so obviously we've got to get them together on the Neo4j meetup and get them to talk about their approaches and how they differ and how they complement each other. So look out for that. That'll be coming up soon. And that's it for this week. So if you want to view previous episodes, you can have a look at the link above. That's where we collect all the previous blog posts. And if you like this content and you want us to create more of it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next week, have a great week, and we'll see you then.